Hello. Hi, Shamir. Uh-oh. Now I don't hear you now. I don't hear you. Your sound went away again. I can't hear you. Hey, D. I know you know what you got to do with you. Oh, your volume is off. That's why. Turn your volume on. Yes.
Can
Now.
you hear me now?
Yes.
You hear me? Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay. Hey, Sebs. Hey, D. Welcome. Welcome. Look, I was about to say happy Friday. It's not Friday. It is not Friday. It is not Friday. It is Monday. All right. Hey,
Oh.
Shishi. Hey,
Hey,
girl.
girl. I gotta find my laptop. I don't know what it is. Okay.
So,
Of course, I didn't fully catch up.
that's okay. That's okay. So, D, I'm about to make my third Lovely LaShawn dress. I just got my denim in. I'm about to make it. I'm going to try to make it this weekend if I have time.
You know,
Yeah.
man.
But to make my third one, I love it. I just love my dress. I mean, I love it. I knew I was going to like it, but I love it. Love it. Love it. So yeah. I made two. Well, I made the first one. You saw the first one. Then I made the second one, incorporating my little fit adjustments, and I mean it was perfect. So of course I'm making it in all denim. So we'll see. My denim just came, so I'm like, yes. So I can't wait to make it. And then I was thinking about doing like a mixed, another one with like different denims all mixed. So anyway, I love it. I love it so much. Um, I need to post some more pictures of myself. I think I did post pictures of me in the other one I made. But every time I wear, when I tell you I get so many compliments, I get so many compliments when I wear. And you know what I love about it? I love that I can wear it to work. Like, it's just, I love it. Anyway, yeah. Um, so yeah, we are about to do our finishing touches to the Elon collar coat. I said I was going to press it out, and I didn't press it out all the way. I pressed it along the way, but I didn't repress it out. And part of it is because the last step that I have to do is finish the bottom. I mean, basically finish the bottom seam. And you have to pretty much turn it inside out. So I was like, I'm not doing all that dang on pressing, only to just ball it up because I got to, finish the inside of it. But this is the outside of the coat. Let's see if I can pick it up. It's heavy. This coat is heavy. Okay. But this is the back of the coat, if you can see. This is the back of the coat. And here is the collar, which just stands up. And I pressed the HELL out of this collar and this whole entire coat. I mean, I steamed it. And I think it's my wool that I have, but it's not only does it pick up every single piece of lint in the whole wide world, it also, I don't know, I pressed it and it looks so good when I first press it, but then as soon as I take it off of like something hanging, it kind of gets, it's not stiff, which is great for wearing. But when I tell you it's heavy, it's very heavy. So anyway, this is the inside of it. I used just a mix mash of different fabrics that I had laying around. So everything is different. My sleeves are different. I have two different. I have this black, and then I have this color. Y'all remember this fabric? I made a dress out of this a long time ago. So I had a little left. So I used that for the sleeves. And so what I actually need to do now is I need to prepare the bottom by basically turning it inside out and sewing it and then leaving a little piece open. What's going on, Shamir?
I'm looking for my laptop. I can't find it.
Oh,
That's it. But go ahead. I'm listening.
okay. Well, tell me where you are.
Okay, so I had to extend my lining because I cut it too short.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I sewed up the extension piece, but I gotta sew it on. So
Okay.
that's what I'm pressing now. And then I sewed my sleeves, but I haven't attached them to the lining.
Okay.
And I
Cool.
decided I was going to put the what is that stuff called? Whatever this stiff stuff is, I was gonna put it on both sides of the collar because right now I only have it on one side, and I think it should be on both sides.
Yeah. Let me tell you about my collar. I
Yeah.
used a piece of um oh, what is that fabric called? Like canvas.
Uh huh.
I used a piece of canvas in my collar just to give it like more structure. But I think what it did is it made the collar like heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see, it has like weight to it. So while it has structure, it is definitely like heavy. So it doesn't stay up the way I think I would want it to. But it's
Mm-hmm.
okay. It's just like I think that what I should have probably used a piece of interfacing that was light but sturdy, so it would not
Yeah.
be heavy. Because my collar is like, you see how it falls back because it's heavy,
Yeah.
but it's sturdy. It ain't crunching, but it's not like staying
But it
up.
won't stand up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think it's just too heavy for it. So it's not terrible. It's not a terrible thing. I think the other thing is too, like, in Nikki's video, she talks about, potentially like putting a zipper in, like a exposed zipper. Basically, you kind of cross it like this and cover it. But I would say, it's I for me, this is very oversized, and I think the only way that I will wear it is open,
Okay.
because I just to get the look that I want. I think I would just wear it open. And then
So
the
you're
sleeve.
not gonna put any closures in yours.
No, I'm not gonna put any closures because I personally don't like the way it looks closed on me. It makes me feel frumpy,
Uh-huh.
and I think it's because it's probably a little bit too big. It's intended to be oversized, and I think it looks okay when it's open, but I don't think it looks good because if I put a belt on it with, I would want it to be cinched, and then you really could see how much larger it is if I try to
Yeah.
like cinch it. So I think the best thing for me is, if I make it again, I will definitely, the things I would do differently if I made it again, I would not use canvas in the collar part because I definitely think it made it too heavy. So while it has the structure that I wanted it to have, it's also heavy, which is why it kind of falls back. It doesn't look bad. It's just not up the way I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be more like this.
Yeah. So what I used, it
So
makes
I
it
was,
stand up. Let me see. Something like
hi, Queen Bee.
uh that's probably my mom. Hey mom. I use
Oh
buckram
yeah,
and
that's right. I
buckram.
forgot this. What did you use?
Buckram.
Oh yeah. And you know what? Yeah, that's definitely, I would say, it's probably a lighter way. It's going to give you the stiffness that you want, but also not be so heavy that it falls down. Do you know what, D? I wanted this, like, it's kind of like a darker red, like not quite a blood red, but it's maybe like a cherry red. Because I'm like, I got so many coats. I'm a coat person. I have a lot of coats, a lot of wool coats too. So I was like, I want something a little bit different than what I have. But, and this is definitely different than any of the ones I ever have. And I was thinking about making it again in a lighter weight. What did I do with it? I bought some samples. I was going to show you the samples. Oh. So I was going to do it in this.
Oh yeah. Like a black, is that black and white?
Yeah, it's like a black and white, cream and black. Um, it's like, this one is actually like $20 a yard, but it's very thin. It's so much thinner than this one. So I would definitely have to use like that. What is it? buckram or Bikram.
Yeah.
Buckram. Um, so, but yeah, I got like 10 different swatches of different wools.
Where you got these swatches from?
Where did I get these? I got them from, I have to look it up.
Okay.
But it's not one of the normal places that we normally shop. I can tell you that.
Okay.
It's like it was like a wool, a place that sells wool for people who make like, what do you call it? Period clothes
Oh yeah. Okay.
for like, the 1800s or whatever. And they had a whole bunch of wool. So this is another one that I like, this red, this like burgundy, what is this? Maroon. I like
Yeah.
this. This is what I like. This was $36 a yard. This has a little bit more weight to it, but I was like, well, I have this red one. But if I did make it again, I would definitely make it smaller because I saw somebody else that had made it and their fit is you got to get the fit right, I think, to have the best look with it, especially for somebody like me. I'm short, so I need it to be right because I don't have the height to kind of, you know, detract from being oversized. So I feel like the fit, it's a oversized fit that you can have where it'll look oversized but not look like sloppy or anything like that. So I would definitely downsize. I did a small, I would probably downsize, just do a modification to downsize a little bit to get the look. So I'm still on the fence about whether I'm going to make it again, just because the fabric that I want to make it with is 30 something dollars a yard and it takes like 4 yards. So I just want to make sure before I spend $120 on fabric that I really do. Right, exactly. That I want to do it again. Or that's, or $80 even if I get the $20 one. So let's see. Hey Aisha.
Hey y'all. Y'all let me know if y'all see my laptop.
G. Hello.
Where did I stick it?
Hi Elisa. Making sure I didn't miss anybody. Diane. Hello, hello, hello. Thank y'all for joining us.
Thank you. I can't see the comments that well. I'm on my phone.
Oh, you on your phone? Okay. Were you on your phone the last time?
No, it was on my laptop, but I moved.
Oh, that's what you said. You was looking for your laptop.
Okay. Yeah, I moved it, but I don't know where I moved it to.
I know the feeling. Look. So the other thing I need to also, what I'm checking right now is, so this also has like a built-in, like for the sleeves. So when you sew up the sleeves, it kind of has a built-in overlap. So the outside fabric comes into the inside of the sleeve. And so the bottom also does the same thing, where the outside comes into the inside. But the only thing is on my, and I don't know, I'm curious to see if yours is like that as well. Where the facing is shorter than the rest of the lining. So let me just show y'all so you can see.
The facing?
Yes.
The fashion fabric facing?
Yeah, so on your coat, let me just put it on so I could tell you what piece I'm showing, what I'm talking about before I show you. So this piece right here, this piece is shorter than the rest of the lining. This is the lining. This is the lining. It's probably like 1.5 inches shorter. So
that's probably because the lining is going to, not only is the bottom going to pull up so that you see like a self-facing along the hem, but the lining is then going to like fold over. So it has a little bit of a crease going all the way around. So that's why the lining is a little bit longer
than the facing.
Yes.
Because the facing, that's the part. I mean, and that's where I'm
so
like.
So the lining is going to do like this. So here's it out flat. It's gonna
Mhm.
fold and lean over. So it's gonna sandwich like this. So
Okay.
that
Except for
this,
on the facing part, it's not going to do that.
no, on the facing is gonna be, you're gonna have this fold in the seam. So you're gonna
Um,
fold this before you completely attach it.
I don't know what you're saying. I'll wait.
You made a blazer before, right?
Did, but you know what? Honestly, that part always gets me. Like, because you're right. This is just like this is the part that I mess up on my blazers, and I end up just fudging it.
So basically match the bottom of the hem
Hmm.
to the bottom of the facing hem, and then you'll have a little bit of excess. And there should be a marking on one
Okay.
of the pieces where the bend will happen, where the excess is, like a dot or something where you stop sewing. And then
Hmm.
that's when you create the fold, and then you'll sew that down. And then that'll help set the fold to go all the way around. It just gives you a little ease in your jacket and it just looks nicer.
Then, because when I saw Nikki fold it up, I mean, when I saw Nikki do it, she definitely is matching this, so I could tell this piece comes up like that.
Yes. And then the lining is going to fold over that seam. So
So
the
this,
lining,
right, the lining is going to come here, but you see how this is shorter. This is my
right,
facing. It's shorter than the rest of the lining on both sides.
right. So you're gonna match. So the facing isn't gonna fold, just the lining. So to offset the excess lining, you're gonna create a fold. And then that's gonna create a fold all around. Go get a blazer. You got a blazer with a lining in it?
Let me see. Yeah. Oh, here's one right here. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Okay, so you see how it's a little bit of extra fabric just hanging over it, so it's nice and yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what your lining is going to do.
But on this, okay. Okay. All right. I think I know what you're saying. Okay. That was helpful. I'm going to tell y'all every time I've done it in the past, I be just making it work. I make it
Sometimes
work.
that's what you got to do. There should be a marking, a notch, or something. I didn't really look at the pattern pieces too closely. Usually there is something, but I don't know if she put a notch or anything
Yeah.
on
Okay.
it to know where you stop sewing.
To know. Okay. So remember when I told you, look, even on my pockets, I use this for my pockets. Another kind of fabric. I use a little bit of everything. Because I knew I was like, this is gonna be like my muslin. But I'm gonna wear it or give it away to somebody who's a little bit bigger than me. I'm trying to think about that. So if I do decide to make it, I might just give this one away. And I'm trying to think of who is bigger than me that I think would, or even taller than me. Okay. That I think can, like, basically. Oh, I see exactly what you're saying. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna attach this.
Well, so let me see. Hi, Deborah. Right. Look, this is a teachable moment. It really is. But I've learned something else because I'm gonna tell you something. On them blazers, I be just the instructions have never been. I've never been able to figure it out. And I know I've had everybody help try to like tell me, and I'm like, whatever. I don't know what, not whatever, but I'm like, I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what they're saying means. Let me say that. So just like how you was just explaining to me, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. But then when I got my blazer and I was able to kind of see it, I was like, oh, okay, that makes perfect sense. That makes sense. So now I'm like, I don't feel like I have to. So
It's something. Sometimes you have to like know where you're going to understand how to get there.
yes, and I definitely do know
And if
exactly.
you don't actually pay attention or like you never realize how it's designed, and it's hard to visualize what you're supposed to be doing.
I want to pick this apart because I need to see. I need to see what. Okay. This is tricky. This is tricky. Okay. But I'm learning something right now. That part right there is what I'm doing. I'm learning. Oh my goodness. I think I figured it out. I think I see exactly what you're saying. Okay.
And usually you hand stitch that part down, but you could catch it with the sewing machine. But a lot of times that's kind of like one of the last things you do, and you just hand stitch it.
That little part, you mean?
Yeah.
Those
Hmm.
where that facing and the regular part meet, you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, we're going to see if I can make some sense of it. We're going to see if I can make some sense of it. All right, let me, because there is definitely, yeah, let me just show y'all. This is the part I'm struggling with for those that maybe didn't know. Y'all probably knew, but this part right, I'm not burning myself. This part right here. This is the part I'm struggling with because they're not the same lengths. But I see what Shamir is trying to tell me, and I think
Because I feel like we had this conversation when you was doing.
we I think we did because
We
let me
was
tell you,
doing somebody's blazer.
I know that I have struggled with this part. I know it for 100%, 150%. I know that I have struggled with this part every time. Every time I've struggled with this part. It's parts like this is why I know I would never be able to make something without the instructions. Because
Yes, you will.
I will, I will, worst case scenario, figure it out, make it work. But I really want it to be right. At the end of the day, I don't like figuring it out. I like it to be right. I like it to be right. Which is why, to your point, when I first started sewing and I had a little bit more time, I would always make the stuff before I get on live because I wanted it to be right. I wanted to work out all the kinks beforehand.
That is very admirable.
I know. I wanted to, but the time life is like, girl, you better stop playing. If you want to sew, you better just sew and figure it out along the way. So guess what? That's what I'm doing. That is what I'm doing these days.
How do you lose a whole laptop? I was straightening or moving stuff so I could.
No, you move. It's right there in front of your face. I'm telling you.
It's right here. I just can't
I
see
know.
it.
That's what it is. It's
So I'm like, did I
right.
take it out of here?
It's
It's
gonna be
always
right there. It's blending in. It's in between something. It's
that's
right
so
there.
annoying. It's like it's only so many places it could be in this little apartment.
Right. Look, that's how it is. It's right. I'm telling you, it's right there.
That's so annoying. So I want to be able to see y'all's comments.
Let me see. Oh, I'll tell you what. Nobody said anything. Aisha said she's loving that we're having these teachable moments.
Okay.
And she said we are working through this coat. And we are, and we are, and we definitely are. And hopefully other people are benefiting from it. And G Hale Design said me.
Oh,
So I'm
Dr. Hill.
assuming, huh?
I said Dr. Hill.
Yes. Me, me, and me. So yeah. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this one part in a minute. So the other thing is I'm gonna leave like a big chunk in the middle open so I can turn it. And then I'm going to press the you know what out of this coat. And leave like this nice middle piece open. And everything, it is easy in terms of figuring out where you have to match things up because all the seams line up.
We love that.
Yes. So you don't, I mean, I'm not saying the notches and stuff aren't important, but they all line up. So it's all gonna work out. It should. But I don't understand. Why do we even need to have this extra? Why can't it just all be straight? Like, why do you need that
Well,
part?
because like when your body is in a coat, right, and you're moving around, the lining shifts with your clothing and stuff. So it's kind of gives you like a little bit of ease so that the hem doesn't start riding up, with your
Uh,
clothes. So it's like the lining can move without the coat
coat.
moving.
Okay. Look. Okay. Look. I needed that because I didn't know. I was just like, because you know what? For a minute, I was great. Cut it all straight across. Like, psh, I
I
was.
mean,
Like,
it would be fine. It would just you just wouldn't have that
I was
luxury.
like, oh, this is about to get okay. This is my middle piece. All right, let me show you this piece right here. Okay, this is the piece that you was telling me to try to do that little fold with or whatever. Okay, here's the part where I got it all pinned,
Mm-hmm.
and then you see that little piece right there.
Yeah.
The that's where it's like longer. And
Yes.
now, what am I supposed to do with this piece?
It should fold down toward the lining. So it's gonna go into the facing seam. So you might just have to hand stitch it.
So like
Because you
this.
want it to be tight. Yeah.
So I'm like folding it over like this. Can you see? But I know you probably can't see because
It's
I got
all red.
yeah.
Okay, there's
So
the
this is the
fold.
piece. This is the lining piece. This
Hmm.
is the facing piece that all matches up. And then I just pinned over here, this part. I
Oh,
started
okay.
seam and just
Um
pinned it going back this way. But this is still that piece that's just like, if I were to match it up, it would be like this. But then it's got this little extra.
how how much hem do we have? Because what's the hem allowance? Do you know?
5/8.
No, not the seam allowance, the
Oh,
actual
oh, let me see if I have it on this.
because it's not on the paper. It's probably in the instruction.
No, it's no, you have to listen to the video.
Lord. Because usually that excess is up a little bit higher than the bottom seam, like than the end of the seam.
So you saying I probably shouldn't have sewed all the way down?
Yes. It's in a jacket, it's usually about an inch up. But I don't know about the coat because you just don't want it to flap under the hem. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it to be hanging out. You want it to be right on top of that
Right.
stitch line. And
Okay.
I don't know what the hem allowance is. to make sure that if you
So
do it
like
that way.
basically what she's saying, what you're saying is I should take out some of the, if there, I should take out some of this seam right here.
You
Like,
should. Is mine in the machine? It's in the machine. You should take the bottom of the lining, the end of the
mhm.
lining, the hem part, and the hem of the facing, and you should put them together, right sides together, and you should stitch about an inch up, and then stitch from the top all the way down. And so then there's like the flap isn't at the bottom, it's like a little bit more up.
So you're saying that this bottom will line up and
Yes,
then
the
it'll
bottom
be
should
like,
line up.
and
And
this
then,
will be
yes,
more like an
yeah,
opening here.
yes. And then you will hand stitch that when you're finished.
I'll just overlap it, hand stitch it. Is that what you're saying? Because like, let's say I make this bottom part match like this, like you said, and I
Yeah.
open this up a little bit here, then it's still going to be like a little bulky. I mean, a little, it's not even. You
It's
know what
no,
I'm saying?
it's I guess what I'm saying is that without,
Go ahead. I'll, when you get to that part, I'll see you do it.
see. So here's mine. It's not all the way connected. So what I'm saying is I'm gonna put these two together, and then I'm gonna stitch it. I don't know, maybe a half. I mean, about an inch, inch and a half. And then I'm gonna come from here. And I'm gonna stitch all the way to that point, so that my flap of fabric is
Oh,
up here and not down here.
got you. Yep. Okay. So we saying the same thing, but
Okay.
now I feel comfortable that we're saying the same thing. So I am going to take, I don't, but to your point, I need to know how much to take. I guess I'm going to just take out this much.
I would say I feel like an inch is safe.
Okay.
Because I mean, this is a big coat. I imagine the hem allowance has to be maybe 2 inches, 2.5 inches. So if you move it up an inch and you're saying it's only an inch and a half excess, that means that's a half an inch difference, right?
Okay. Yep.
So,
all right. Let me try that.
and you did cut your lining shorter, right? Because the lining was supposed to be about an inch shorter than the regular.
Yes, that is right. Yeah,
Okay.
the lining is definitely shorter than the coat. The problem is that the facing is shorter than the lining.
Okay.
The facing, yeah, is shorter than the lining.
Okay.
So but the facing is also, like you said, an inch shorter. So, and that's because the coat is going to wrap around so that the seam is on the inside,
Yes.
like an inch up. So I'm
Yeah,
thinking
actually, if you measure the difference between the
those
facing
two,
and the front, you could get an
that should be
idea
it.
minus the seam
Okay. And
allowance.
it looks like it's probably like an inch and a quarter.
Inch and a quarter. Okay, so if you pull it up an inch, I feel like that's safe. Without us looking at the instructions, I feel
Yeah,
like
it's,
that's
you
safe.
know what? It's 2 inches.
It's 2 inches, so yeah, an inch should be fine.
It's 2 inches. Yeah. Dang, I was off. It's 2 inches. Okay, so move it up about an inch.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Lala, Renee. Hey, Terrence, what's up?
Hey, hey.
Thank y'all for stopping by. Okay, I think I got it now.
Hey.
Look. 4 years in, I finally know. Should I go back and fix all them blazers?
If it ain't broke, don't
Look,
fix it.
it ain't broke. It's still staying up how I makeshift it to stay up. It's staying up. Where's my red? I gotta switch out my. I don't know. I'm scared to say it, but we did not get any of this wind that we were supposed to get. Knock on maple wood, because we did not get it. And I'm happy. I'm not complaining at one single bit. But the way they made a big deal out of this storm.
I know they let us go home too.
Yeah. They made a huge deal, sending people home, canceling school, canceling all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I
And
think there was a
it
delay.
basically rained all day, just like it rained. But I'm not complaining because let me tell you, I got my stuff on my balcony weighted down. I was very nervous of whether it was enough.
Oh, so it won't blow off.
Yeah, I mean, I was not worried about the stuff as much as I was worried about, like, I have sandbags on like my patio furniture and stuff, and I was very worried about like a 25-pound sandbag just blowing off, and what that could do to somebody if it fell on.
Woo, that would
I
be
know,
horrible.
right? But I have I have like 50 pounds on one of my things, and then like 30 pounds on another one. But I was still like really nervous because that wind is not a joke. And I haven't, they said it was supposed to be like 70, 80 miles. Well, I haven't seen 70, 80-mile-hour winds. So I've been nervous with 40-mile-an-hour winds. So I was very nervous. So I'm just glad I didn't have to not be sleeping and looking out my window. Not that I'm going to be able to do anything about it in the middle of the dark. Yeah. But I have taken measures to try my best to make sure that everything is secure. But I'm like, this weather has been all over the place. So I went to the New Edition concert last night in Philly, and it was so good. Oh my goodness. It was New Edition, Boyz II Men, Tony Braxton, and it was so good. I got all my money's worth. They don't owe me nothing, okay? All my money's worth. It was just so good. If you have an opportunity, I highly, and I don't know if because Boyz II Men is from Philly, so maybe they did something extra. I don't know, but
I'm trying to go to the New Orleans show.
You should go. When I tell you, you should go. It started at 7:30 and it was over at basically like 10:45. So we got like 3 hours, and you know what I loved about it? I loved about it because they were mixing it up. They did songs together, but it wasn't like a Tony Braxton set, a Boyz II Men set, New Edition set. It was just mixed. They did their solo. They did let me tell you, I got so much video of me singing. I'm like, I'm trying to debate if I want to put it up or not, but I recorded that for me because I hope they do what Beyonce did, which is do a video, because it was just so good. It's like, it just reminds you, this is real music. We don't even have music like this right now.
Yeah.
We just don't. And we are missing out. It was just really so good. I highly, 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 highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. It was just so good in every way. So yeah, that was the highlight of my weekend. But I'm tired because I drove back. Well, I rode back, but not really. I didn't drive, but I was awake early this morning because, of course, we thought it was going to be a tornado. So we stayed the night, and then we got up like 5 o'clock in the morning to drive 2 hours back and beat the tornado. So I was tired because by the time we got in, it was like 1 something. It was late. By the time we packed up everything. So I'm still kind of like, I'm going to bed early tonight.
Oh, that's right.
A lot of people went to that concert. D said it was good. It was so good. How would my seat? So our seats, hey Carm. So we had seats. Our seats they did what they call a 360 show where there are seats all around the stage. Yeah. And so we had good seats in terms of how close they were to the stage, but we were in the back of them, which I didn't know that till after I bought the tickets. But I really didn't have a choice because all the other sections were kind of sold out.
Yeah.
So, but it wasn't bad because they did turn around. They did come up to like, there was like this elevated area where they were like level with us. Now we couldn't touch them. They were like, you know, maybe a couple feet away, but they were like looking at us. You know, the dancers were up there. They came up there. They kind of did their little dance up there and stuff. They turned around and kind of looked at us and all that kind of stuff. So it wasn't like their back was towards us. Plus, they had these huge monitors that kind of showed them. So when their backs were to you, you got to kind of look at the monitor and see. And I'm short anyway, so there were people in front of me, which always is an issue for me. So I always go to these concerts prepared that if I'm not sitting in the very first row, that I'm not going to be able to see everything.
Yeah.
Just because I'm short and it's nothing I can really do. As soon as somebody stands up, that's the end. It's a wrap. So, but it was just so good. When I tell you it was so good, it was so good. Toni Braxton, let me tell you something. She looks so good. Well, she got to be like 60, right?
I don't know if she's 60, but she up there.
When I tell you she looks so good, like whatever she is doing, whatever she eating, whatever she's doing, and she knows I think she's got lupus. I think that's what she has. Like, well, no, none of us have an excuse because she looks so good. I guess if you have all the money in the world, you could look good. I mean, she is married to Birdman, so, and he's got a little bit of money, so. But she just looks so good. I was like, go ahead. And she was moving and everything. And even Bobby Brown, you know, he's not in the best health, but he was out there and he did every little step you take. You will be. I mean, he was dancing and everything. I mean, it was so good. It was so good. I wish I would go again. I would definitely go again. It was that good. Especially because I knew every song. So I was singing every single song. Luckily, I was with people that didn't care because I was loud and I was singing.
I've heard good things.
Okay. It was so good. If you have a chance to go see it, you should definitely go see it. I highly recommend it. It was just so good. All right, I did that one side. Let me do the other side. We fix the other side. She's 58. Okay, look. When I tell you, look, let me tell you, if I could look like her when I'm 50, I mean, she just looks so good. Her body was high. She didn't have an ounce of cellulite or she had muscle. I mean, like not muscular, but she just looked so fit and healthy and just, yeah. I was like, golly, she just looks so good.
Look, that's my cue to get into the gym.
Right, exactly. That's what I looked at my boyfriend. I was like, okay, I'm not doing everything I need to be doing because she just raised the bar. She raised the bar. But the whole show was so good. They just did it. They played all the songs I had on my list. And I was, yeah, Poison, like everything, Candy Girl, like everything. They played everything. It was just so good. It was so good. That was whoever put together their agenda did a really good job because, you know, I've been to lots of concerts where they have multiple artists. And the best thing that they did was to mix them all up and to sing each other's songs together. And it was just good. It was not what I expected. I don't know what I expected, but it was just way better. It was not, time went by fast. Like we were there over 3.5 hours, right? 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. We left like, it was like 10:45 when we left. So like 3 plus hours. It went by so quick because I kept saying it cannot be over. I just kept thinking it was going to be over because I was like, they got to get to my songs. It cannot be over. I had my little list and they checked all the songs I wanted them to play. Everything I wanted them to sing was they did. So I was very happy. Very, very. The only thing they didn't do was they didn't do My Prerogative.
Really?
Yeah, they did not do my Bobby Brown. He did a lot of his songs, but he didn't do that one. That was the only one I would say that I had on my list that they didn't do.
I'm surprised.
I know, me too, because I was like, okay, but everything else they did. Everything else they did. And Johnny Gill went out in the audience, walked around in the crowd. He sung all his songs, everything. I mean, it was just so good. It was so good. As y'all could tell, I enjoyed it.
I've heard good things.
Yes, yes, it was
I've
so
heard
good.
very similar ratings about it. So.
Yeah, you just have to go. If you get a chance, you should go. I heard that. I mean, I was seeing some stuff on the for the DC show, which was Saturday. That they had some people had trouble getting into the show,
Yeah.
so
I
they
saw
missed
like long
parts of
lines.
it. Yeah, and we didn't have that problem in Philly though. I mean, it took us a long time to get out because I felt like they didn't have all the doors open, but they did. It was just a lot of people in a small, place. And I think because people arrived staggered, so we got there like an hour. No, we got there like an hour before the show started. Um, so yeah, but it was definitely good. We didn't have no problem. And the only thing was like to leave, they didn't let Ubers come and pick you up in front, which you wasn't gonna be able to do anyway. It was just so many people. But we ended up going into a local spot and just chilling for a little bit. Um, what did I do? Okay, here we go. Yeah, just chilling for a little bit. Did a little karaoke with the
That's cute.
locals. Yeah, it was. We had fun. We went into the spot like with like older people. It was in there singing and doing karaoke, and one of my friends did sung at the end. I was going to do Anita Baker, but then it was time for our Uber to come, so I was like, well, next time.
Like I got y'all next time.
Yeah, next time. Well, because all of the songs that were like, where you have to be an alto, people sung them all.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, let me find another song that I can know where I don't gotta stretch, I could sing. And I was like, all right, well. But then it came 1 o'clock because you had to get your name on the list.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, we got to go because I don't know about y'all, but we got to get up early. We got to get up and get out so we don't get stuck in the tornado that never happened. Knock on wood. I'm not complaining, but okay. I think I feel really good about what I have done and the instructions you have given me. I'm feeling so good about this. Like, this is actually making me, if this turns out right, I might actually have to go in there and take apart my blazers.
Oh my god.
I feel like
Oh,
this was
yeah.
it. This was the recipe right here. Okay, so I have all pinned it all up. Were you there? Were you there? Let me see. Lulima, am I saying your name right? Lulima, Mao. Tell me if I'm saying it right. Yes, when Bobby Brown started dancing, and then he gonna say, "I know y'all want to see me dance." Yes, we do want to see you dance. Because because he was, clearly not able to do the same things that everybody else was doing. But when he did start dancing, the crowd did go crazy for sure. They definitely did. But he was singing, and I don't know. I mean, it felt like they all were singing. I mean, definitely. It didn't feel like they were lip syncing or anything like that. It felt like they all were singing.
Yeah.
100%. Like maybe they were. I don't know if they were. They did a really good job of faking it till you make it, because I definitely did not feel like anybody was I didn't feel like anybody was.
Like lip singing.
Yeah, it was lip syncing. Yep, I did not. Let me see. Is Will on here? Oh, hey, Will.
Hey, Will.
I know, right? Ronnie looks so. Ronnie definitely looks exactly the same for sure. He definitely does.
He
I
looks
was
like a
like,
vampire. He's a vampire. He
huh?
doesn't age. I say he's a vampire. He doesn't age.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't. Um, yeah, he definitely still looks very good for sure. And I was like, Ralph was like the first dark skinned heartthrob. When he got out there and started singing, it was like, I told my boyfriend, I was like, you don't know nothing about this.
You don't know nothing about this,
I
sir.
was like, you
Take
don't know
notes.
nothing about this.
Take notes.
Right. I was like, it was just so good. It was so nostalgic. It was so good. I'll be watching my little videos forever. Hey, Diva. I know, right? Pharrell do look exactly the same. He does. He looks so young still. I know they was practicing in rehearsal. I know they was like, who, what the hell? Doing all the moves. Because that's how I would have been like, who thought of this? Because you definitely are not the same person at 20 that you are at 40 or 50. For sure. But they was doing the moves though, because they had the screen. They were playing like on the videos sometimes, the original videos and the dance moves, and they was like on beat 100%.
They've been practicing.
I was like, shh. They had to get in that gym and get it together, okay? Yeah. So D, did you go in DC? Hey Lynette, welcome. Yes, BBD was. They were so good. Look, remember when they did Poison? I was like, that's what I was waiting for at the end because I was about to be upset. I was like, if they don't do Poison, hey Anthony, I'm gonna be upset. Okay.
They got to be poisoned or they'll get booed.
Right. I was gonna be upset because I was like, it cannot be over. When it was like approaching the 3 o'clock hour, I was like, okay, time is running out because I know at some point this show is gonna be over. And if they don't do Poison, I'm gonna be upset. And they did like a whole. That's when they did Every Little Step, Poison. Um, what did they do at the end? End of the Road. Uh, they like check. It was like check, 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 all to the end. They did like all the ones I had on my list. It was so good.
The other side. So I did mine. I did it like a half an inch.
Okay.
When I folded it, I was like, it seems like a little too high. So I brought it down to half an inch
Okay.
from the bottom.
From the bottom. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'm just going to. If I don't like it, I might just take it out. Now that I know what I'm doing in that little part,
Yeah.
I can fix it if I don't like it. Yeah, I definitely feel like you gave me the recipe. It's going to turn out. It's going to look good. I feel really good about it. I feel really good about it. Oh, you didn't go? Yeah. Well, it was, look, yesterday, from what I saw on the internet, there were a lot of people that were upset because they said, I don't know, it seemed like maybe our show started at 7. And what I saw somebody say is basically you owe me a refund because I missed like an hour of the show or something.
Because they were stuck outside?
Huh?
Because they were stuck outside?
They were stuck outside. Yeah, they couldn't get in. And I went through all this trouble because, of course, I wore heels, right? And I knew I was going to be standing up. So I had a bag, and come to find out, I just happened to, reading is fundamental. So I saw that my bag was too big, and I was like, well, I'm not getting rid of my bag. And so I tried to find a bag. I couldn't find a bag. And I was like, well, I'm wearing a coat. I ended up going into Nordstrom Rack and buying these little jelly slippers. Y'all remember jellies from back in the day? Yeah. So I bought these little jelly slippers because I can fold them up and put them in my pocket just in case I needed them. Because I was like, what I'm not going to do is be hurt. My feet going to be hurting.
Yeah.
And I ended up not even putting them on. But I better safe than sorry, because if I wouldn't have had them, I would have been in pain. So I'm glad that I was able to do that. But I like my little jelly shoes I bought though. They was $25. I was like, oh my goodness, is that how much shoes cost? Stuff is so expensive. I was like, these things could look like they cost $10. It's $25 for these jelly.
Gone are the days.
Right. I'm like, maybe that's inflation, tariffs. Now I gotta wear these little shoes, get my money's worth. And then I forgot all about it. It was St. Patrick's weekend, so it was so packed. It was so packed downtown.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, we're supposed to wear green tomorrow to work.
Yep, St. Patrick's Day. You said they used to hurt the hell out of your feet. Look, I know my feet used to be so dirty. I would come in the house with them little jellies and I would have those little crosses all over my feet. My feet would be so dirty. They didn't hurt my feet, but they definitely made my feet dirty. It would be like, I would look at my feet sometimes like, you don't think I had shoes on. How dirty my feet was with them things. I was prepared to put them on because I was like, this is the only thing I could fold up and put in my pocket. It's these little shoes. All right, let's see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had my hair all curled up. And this morning, the rain just said, bloop. I'm so glad I didn't straighten my hair because I was definitely going to straighten it. I haven't straightened my hair in so long. Straighten it. That would have been a waste of time.
right. So I'm supposed to go to dinner at 8:30. So I'm gonna get
Today.
off at 8. Yeah. So
How
I'm gonna
you
get
gonna
off.
be? Are you? What do you mean you're supposed to go down? You supposed to be leaving out? You supposed to be there?
Well, he come to pick me up
Oh
about
my
8:30.
goodness. Well, we got to end in like 10 minutes. So you have at least 15 minutes to like put on something, put a little lip gloss on, put some little conditioner in your hair, and scrunch it and call it a day. And you have to be there because what you can't do is be like, I was in here sewing, and that's why I'm late.
I'll be like, LaShawn held me hostage.
I know because that'd be my MO. Like, what was you doing? Oh, I wasn't doing nothing. I was trying to find my keys. I couldn't find my keys.
Exactly. It's cool. We're going somewhere casual, so I'll just throw on something quick. I wish I knew what my laptop was, though. I could take it with me, but oh well. That thing is hiding.
Okay, let's see. I'm to this other side.
All right, I'm putting my sleeve lining on.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna finish this today, but clearly not. That's all right. It'll be close. So, are you sewing yours all the way around now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So one thing you can do to improve your hem is
Mm-hmm.
so the area where this is if you want to, because this is hand stitching. So the area where the fashion fabric folds up, you can go inside and do like a little like whip stitch kind of thing on the inside to keep it the seam allowance to the back to keep it from folding out. Okay, never mind.
I have to think about what that means.
Basically you're like okay, for example, when you did your blazer,
Yeah.
did you go inside of your sleeve and stitch the seam allowances of the sleeve together on the inside between the layers?
No, because I took
Uh,
it through the bottom. I never
oh,
left the
you
sleeves
never
open.
had it from the side.
I always so I did, and that's what I had to remember what I did before, and that's what I did this time too. I bring them both through the bottom,
Uh-huh.
put it together, which is I'm not gonna say that's the easier way because you do have to be careful because that's the way you could twist.
Yeah.
I feel like it's easier to twist that way, so I just try to like match it up, as I'm doing it. But yeah, I don't do that. I took it through the bottom. Is how I did it on my blazers, and that's how I did it on this coat too. But you just have to be careful because I did have to take one of my sleeves, not apart, but I had pinned it, and then I looked at it before I sewed it because I was like, let me just make sure I check, and I could tell it was twisted, so I had to unpin it and then realign it. So it's not the best way. The way you said is the better, but I didn't leave a section open, and I was like, I'm not taking it apart.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do my sleeves in a bootleg way. I'm gonna just stick them in there, fold them up, and top stitch it.
Really?
Or hand stitch it, but I'm not gonna go through the seam and do it.
And do it, yeah. Well, I feel like you could just do it through the bottom. I mean, well, again, you just have to be careful because you will twist it if you just like try to match it up. Because it's the way I think about it is it matches up the opposite of the way you think about it.
Yeah.
That's how I keep it straight in my mind. And that has worked for me in terms of matching it up correctly. Okay. I know D, you were documenting your hair journey, so that's good. It is a good feeling when your hair grow. My hair's always grown really fast. And now it's actually getting thicker than it was before, which was my issue. It was so thin. But it's getting thicker. So that's good. I'm actually excited to like straighten it out and see exactly what. Okay. Um, all right. I'm about to turn this on the outside just so I could see how it is going to, how that little part that we fixed together is supposed to do. Let me see. Okay, you got 5 minutes.
That's fine. I can end at 8:30.
How you going? So he gonna be waiting.
It's only gonna take me a few minutes. My bag is already packed. I just have to change
Okay.
clothes.
Okay.
I'm trying to get cute to go eat. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. All right. I feel like this is it. Look at this. Oh my goodness. It only took me 4 years.
I'm dead. You should have joined our blazer project because I feel like there's a lot of stuff about constructing blazers and coats that they don't always have in the patterns, and so it's hard to learn it just from doing the patterns.
Y'all see that? Boom. Boom, boom, boom. That's the end. Okay. Now let's see if this middle part, how this is doing. So the end is looking good. The middle, see, might have to press it out to see what it is. Thinking. Oh yeah, okay, this is what I'm thinking you're saying. You're supposed to do like this. See that? I mean, it's not perfect, but I'll have to fix it. But that's what it's gonna look like. So, and that's what my blazer actually looks like. It looks like it's just like a little piece. So all that's gonna fold like that. Okay, yep, that's it's doing what it's supposed to do. Okay. So I just gotta press this out. See this little piece.
This what is this piece? This neck facing, it should
Uh-huh.
go all the way up to the top of the sleeve, right?
Neck facing. Let me see. Tell me what piece you're talking about on my coat.
So the part where it's attached to the lining and it had that dip in it, the V part.
Okay. And you're asking what?
Does the sleeve go all the way up to here? Or does it go to here?
Yep, it go no, it doesn't. It goes, yes, it does. Sorry. Here it is right here. That part that you're talking about. It does. So this is, hold on, let me see how I can show you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Mine is like
This is the sleeve.
mine
Right
is too long. Yeah. I don't know why. It matches all the way to here.
So this is the sleeve right here. I mean, this is that part of that triangle or whatever you want to call it, right here.
Yeah.
This is that edge right here.
It should be. It should be.
And
Like
then the
that.
sleeve comes. So the bottom part of the sleeve comes to, and on mine, the underneath part of the sleeve, it's two pieces, comes to the top of that side, the smaller side piece before of the, let's call it a triangle or whatever you want to call it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got the remedy right now.
Okay.
I don't make it enough.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to out. Um, so I have been doing vitamins, um, vitamin B12, vitamin D. Um, I gotta look at all the vitamins that I'm on now. I've been taking them so long, I don't even know what they are. Um, a little bit of everything. I'll tell you. I'll text you. I'll send you a picture rather, because I'm not gonna type all these things out of my little stash. I'm like when I like when I just came from my thing, I didn't feel like pulling all them vitamins and stuff out. I literally just took a duffel bag and I just put them all in there because that's how many vitamins I'm taking in my old age. I'm getting old. But I'm about to start using the well, I also have, which I haven't been using, so I can't say that this is what has worked this time, but it did work at first before I stopped taking it, which is the Nutrafol. The Nutrafol, hands down, works. Period. I had stopped taking it because I was having some problems with my thyroid, and we thought that was it, but it's not. So I'm about to start taking it because, of course, I bought a whole bunch of it, and it's expensive, and it's sitting in my cabinet, and I haven't been taking it because it's 3 big giant capsules, and who wants to take 3 big capsules? Not me, but I am because I paid for it. So and we'll take it. But it does work. That's what I will say. It definitely works. So I'm about to start that again until it's gone. Then I probably won't buy it again just because I feel like it's improved. Um, and then I bought. I had my sacred that oil, which I haven't used either, so I can't even tell you that that is what has done it because I haven't been using that either. But I am going to use it because I bought it and I don't want it to go to waste. Okay, let's see. But I will send you my bag of vitamins because my hair definitely has thickened up. It's, it was shedding terribly and now it's not. I mean, it still is some, but it's not what it was. It's definitely improved. And the only thing I've done is added vitamins.
I'll put the sleep on the mouse.
Ooh. I put some water in here for my iron. I don't know what I do with it. That's weird. Ouch. Vitamin D3. That's it. I got other ones from fruits and veggies.
D3. What does D3 do?
I mean, it helps with um, calcium uptake and helps with your bones. And I don't know if it helps with your hair, but I will tell you that I have noticed. Now, I'm taking a lot of vitamins. I'm taking a lot. So I can't say that it's just that, but I am doing like B12, B3, iron, magnesium, um, I'm doing some DHA, which is through seaweed because I'm vegan and I'm not doing fish oils and stuff. So, but it's making a difference. I mean, I can see the difference in my hair. Definitely see. I was looking in my cabinet where I got multiples to see what else I'm taking, but I'm taking a lot. Okay.
Oh boy. Did I even make any progress today? Sheesh.
You said, did you make any what?
I said, did I even make any progress today?
I'm sure you made progress. You got your what? Your lining together? No,
Almost.
maybe.
Almost. I'm putting the sleeves in it, but I'm about to switch them. Because I think I marked them incorrectly.
Oh, I hate when I do that.
That's the only thing I can think of. Because I think it fits better the other way.
Uh-huh.
So I think I must have marked the wrong one as the back.
What the hell? Okay. I keep thinking I'm knocking over that damn water, and I'm not.
Okay. Gotta have those strong bones.
Yes.
Especially as we get older, then we start to shrink.
But the winter, I don't go outside. Yeah, I don't go outside as much either.
I'm thirsty. Did I bring my water in here? No, it's not. I'm just out here. No laptop, no water.
Gotta take care of yourself. Self-care.
I'm really dumbfounded. Where is the thing?
Let's see.
All right, next week, guys, y'all let me know what y'all want to do. I could either make a
Okay.
skirt or
Ooh,
some pants. I'm thinking about making the Thea trousers.
I gotta see what I'm making on Friday. I don't even know. Gotta look and see at my schedule. I don't know. Do you feel like your fabric picks up a lot of lint?
No, it's pretty smooth though.
Okay. Yeah, mine literally every piece of lint that's in my sewing room is on my coat.
Yeah, mine is like rougher, I guess. It's a smooth texture, but it's rough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine is
So,
just, I feel like more than what and I don't know if it's just it feels more because it's red or what, or if it's just this fabric. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do some kind of hand stitching with this. I don't think there's any way around it. I just don't think there's any way around hand stitching these areas.
Yeah. It always gets us one way or the other.
Right. I'm definitely feel like I'm going to have to do it. Oops.
I'm going to commit to finishing this week.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty
Next month, I'm doing all whips. Hey, B Chantel. So no new projects on live, just finishing up stuff.
Sometimes that's good. Look.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of whips?
I got like 3 that I need to finish. Like this is, I'll tell you, my main motivation for finishing my stuff is because I like to wear it as soon as I make it. So like, if I can't wear it, then I'm like, whatever I make on Friday, I'm gonna say it's probably a 60 to 70% chance I'm gonna wear it on Saturday. Whatever I make.
Did you wear that pickleball dress yet?
The what?
The pickleball dress you made from the movie.
No, I did not wear that because, and you know what? I actually could have worn it. I forgot I made it. I could have worn it when I went to go play golf, and I did not wear it. I forgot that I actually had it. Honestly.
I wanted to make that pattern, but then you and Risha had so many troubles with it. I said,
yeah, it was not the easiest. It was not the easiest. I did fix it though.
Okay.
I forgot that I had it. So that's the other reason why I like to wear my stuff, because once I wear it and I like it, then I wear it all the time, so I don't forget. But that is hanging up in my closet, and I forgot I had it until you just said that. So, but the timing is perfect because guess what? It's golf season.
Yep.
It's that time, and I'm very excited about it. Very, very excited about it.
Here we go again.
Yep, this is looking pretty good.
I wonder if there is a way to ding my laptop.
I know, right?
Might be one way.
Do you have Find on there?
Yeah, so I should be able to ding it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because it's charged, so it should make noise.
Let me.
I remember logging on to it and everything. I just don't know where I set it down.
Hi Siri, can you find your laptop if you have it? If you have an Apple or a Mac. See, this is why people be going to ChatGPT, because Siri can't even take basic instructions anymore.
B Chantel's supposed to be up here with us.
Who? Oh,
Chantel, because she ain't finished hers either. She started with. All right, I'm gonna put one sleeve on and then we're gonna get out of here.
March 16th, 2026. Do it. Air layering will give you high propagation success. By applying small pods. Is there any?
No, I have another question for you. I want to know, if you have a MacBook, can you locate it through the Find app on your phone?
Yes, you can. The Find My app on your iPhone can track your MacBook if you set it up. Just ensure it's signed into the same Apple ID and that Find My is enabled on the Mac.
And if Find My is enabled on the Mac, can you get it to like give you an alert, like ping you so you can find where it's located in your house?
Yes, you can make your Mac play a sound. In the Find My app, select your MacBook and use the play sound option. It will emit a loud tone, making it easy to locate.
Thank you.
Perfect.
There you go.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Dang it, girl, dang it.
I don't know where it is.
Okay. Let me see. Yes, Chantel, you should have been up here with us, girl.
Yep. You would have been almost done.
Yep, I'm pretty much done. I just got to do the slip stitch and then I need to get a lint brush because I need to get a lint brush and a lint sticky to put in the pocket. Okay, let me press out this. Yeah, so the directions you gave me definitely worked as far as the bottom of the thing. I do have to slip stitch it though.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that. I got to find my needles. So the other thing is, you did end up putting that extra strip of whatever it is in your sleeves to make them more at the top part of the sleeve to kind of make them have shape to it, or you didn't? Like along the seam. Sleeves are like rounded.
Yeah, I left them right. I didn't change the shape of them.
You did? Okay. I feel like that's the other thing, I didn't do this, but I would definitely, like, if you have that, what is it called? Buckram?
Buckram, yeah.
I would put a strip of that in the seam of the top just to help it hold that rounded shape. Because otherwise I feel like it collapses and it just looks big and wrinkly. Not wrinkly, but I don't know how to describe it. But it looks so good when you press it out, but then when you put it on, it doesn't kind of hold, unless you have something that makes it hold that kind of rounded shape that it has, which looks really good. But
personally, I don't like that barrel sleeve.
Yes, that's what it is, a barrel sleeve. Thank you.
I don't care for it, so I don't mind if mine just collapses.
Yeah. I feel like for me,
I didn't realize it was a barrel until, I cut it out and I was like, oh.
Yeah. I feel like because I'm so short, it helps it to give it like a little bit of shape.
Yeah. Did you shorten the sleeves at all?
No, the sleeves are the right length.
Okay.
It's just the overall sleeve is too big.
It's just too wide.
Yeah, it's too wide. Mm-hmm. But the length is perfect. The length is perfect in both the length of the overall coat, because I like mine to be long. And then the length of the sleeve is perfect. It's just, and this is probably, if I was taller, I think it would be fine. I think because I'm short, it feels very, large on me. So I would definitely just go down just a little bit, not much, just a little bit, so that it still has the oversized look to it, but it's not so large, because I do like the oversized look. Let me not do that. My poor little coat. It's got so much lint on it.
Okay. I got one to leave in. That was exhausting. Oh, all this fabric. That's the one thing about coats. There's so much fabric.
It is a lot of fabric. All right, let me see if it looks any different.
Next better workout. I'm about to make the Arista. Let me get the fabric.
You say you about to make what?
The Arista by Vicky Sells. It's like a workout bodysuit thing.
Mm-hmm.
I need to cut it out. Take that with me. That's my little project. So what are you doing now? You pressing? Oh no, you put it on a mannequin.
Yeah, only thing I have to do is I have to get some scissors. I have to get some needle and thread, and I pressed all the bottom and I just pinned it in place. My opening and my little parts that my opening and my parts that I did that fold up on. So I just have to, I press them all in place. It looks good.
It does look good. I love the bright red.
Yeah, it looks really good. I'm trying to think about, trying to see, I might actually give it away and make me another one.
In that black and white or
Yeah, in that black and white, and just so that I can because I feel like if I get the sizing right, it'll give me the fit that I really want.
Yeah.
And I feel like this coat will look good on somebody who is just a little bit bigger than me.
Yeah, guys. So if you weren't here last week when we were talking about size, definitely make a size or two smaller than you think you need. It runs very large. I mean, it'll still be oversized, even going down a size or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Shamir did what? A medium, right?
I did the medium, yeah.
Yeah, and I did a small. And Shamir probably could have did a small. I'm sure you could fit this coat.
Yeah, because the medium is big on me. But I think I'm gonna create a belt and cinch mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I had known, I would have made a small for sure.
Yeah, agree with that. But somebody there was a lady who I saw made one, and hers looked so good on her. I wonder what size she cut. Let me see. She had put a short on YouTube.
Was it a black and white fabric?
Yes, it was a black and white.
I saw that. I don't know who it was, but I did see it.
And
Somebody
her, you
online.
see, hers look really good. Like her, like the fit looks so good.
Yeah.
Her fit looked really good. So she, let me see if I can find it. I just saw it. I just saw it today. I hadn't seen it before today. But I saw her. Oh yeah, here she goes. Let me see. Who is this? Imperfectly Made by Yadine. No, that's wrong. By Adeline.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You can
That's
see
not-
that?
Yeah.
It looks very good for her.
Yeah.
Like the sizing looks right. And she put a button on hers too.
Yeah. I like her fabric. Yeah, she
I
did
like her
hers too.
fabric too.
Yeah.
But I like the way, I like the fit. And that gave me like some hope. Like, you know what? Maybe I will do it over. Because hers is oversized, but it doesn't look like it's not the right size. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like mine definitely, I feel like when someone else is going to have a better fit. So when I try it on, that's right.
Bishanta says she's working on her mom's dress. Okay. Yes, it's pretty. I love the red though. Yes.
I feel like I can't cross it over. I just feel like it's too big.
The red is everything.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much again, LaShawn, for hanging out with me and sewing the
Absolutely.
coat. Guys, you will see the finished products in the winter time. You'll see it in the winter.
She said that's not finishing it.
You'll see it.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna finish it. But if we don't have any cold days, then I'm gonna move on.
Oh yeah, we like it's 60 degrees. It's 59 degrees right now at 8:41. Oh, you gotta go. You late. You fired.
I can see if he texts. But yeah, but thank you guys. It looks great. Now I'll put it in my stories, but it won't be on my timeline until the winter. So just like the red coat. I finished it in like March. I was like, let's time out for that. So you see it next year.
Right.
Next season. Anyways, thanks so much, guys. Talk to you later.
Yes. Bye. Bye, everyone. Oh, Lynette asked, let me see what time is it. So Lynette, I cut a small is what I cut. And I would cut extra small. All right, see you, Shamir. Yeah, I would cut an extra small for me. It doesn't come in extra small, so I would have to do some modifications. The length was right, but the width, I guess that's how I would describe it, I feel like was too wide. That's probably the best recommendation I can give you in terms of sizing, but I would definitely size down or two, like Shamir said, for sure. And you're still going to end up with an oversized coat. So, sure. Yes. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Ending this.
Let's get social. Come and sew